Will it be a bombshell moment for Kyle O'Reilly? Will he leave No Way Out as the World Heavyweight Champion? Chasing the Dragon! O'Reilly's gonna do it! O'Reilly's gonna do it! What the hell is going on? Oh my God! This was supposed to be Kyle O'Reilly's moment. Powerbomb to the outside. Oh my God! Walter just took the head off that champion with a massive lariat. Kyle O'Reilly was seconds away from being world champion, but it's not O'Reilly who's on top. It's not Roman Reigns. It is Ringkampf. It is Walter. Hello everyone and welcome to Monday Night Raw. No Way Out. The dust hasn't really settled there. The shockwaves still ringing through on Monday Night Raw in the actions of the main event. And the best man to describe everything that we witnessed last night would be none other than the general manager himself in Sting. Sting with plenty to say there in regards to the actions of No Way Out and in regards to tonight as well. He confirmed it for us there. Who will be facing Shinsuke Nakamura in tonight's main event? It's a big signing according to the Stinger, but who will that be? We are going to find out, I imagine, later on. It's going to be a big reveal, whoever it's going to be. Sting doesn't hype anyone up for no reason whatsoever, so we will find out in due time. But as for right now, we kick things off here with women's action on the red brand. Alexa Bliss here tonight to take on, I don't know actually, Sting keeping his cards close to his chest here this week and not telling us, not really telling anyone any of the matches that are really going to go on, which is a bit of a sneaky ploy, shall we say, from the Stinger himself. But what we do know is that Little Miss Bliss is in the ring right now awaiting her opponent, and what we do know is that that major talking point from No Way Out doesn't seem as if it's going to get expanded upon here tonight. But what will be expanded upon are the limits in which the skies can be tested, because it is the former NXT Women's Champion on Monday Night Raw. It is the genius of the sky. It is Io Shirai. We saw her at NXT TakeOver the End, the penultimate NXT Women's Champion in the history of NXT, which sadly met its fate at TakeOver the End. And Shirai may have lost her NXT Women's Championship on that evening, but she is here tonight as a fresh face to the Raw Women's roster. And if Shirai knows a thing or two about the people on this roster, she'll know a thing or two about the champion on this roster in Tessa Blanchard. She has a history with her on NXT. She sent her running from NXT. Shirai is certainly by no feat whatsoever just another name to this Raw Women's division. She could be the name to go after the now dominant force that is Trifecta. The bell rings though, and we are underway here between Io Shirai and Alexa Bliss. And let's see what will happen here between these two women as we get things going for Io Shirai and her Raw career. That is a big reveal, has to be said, by the Stinger right away there. Making the signing of Io Shirai, bringing it to Monday nights. You gotta feel like that is going to be a massive impact, a massive, powerful signing for the Raw Women's division, especially in the midst of losing two of its biggest names just 24 hours ago. In the corner, though, comes Alexa Bliss, who's looking to make this moment about herself as much as possible as well, as a big flying forearm will take Shirai off her feet, and now just pushing her boot into her face. Essentially rubbing it in there was Alexa Bliss, as she now looks whatever she can early on here to keep Io Shirai down as she sends her face first into the mat there. Certainly no niceties from Alexa Bliss in the early going here. She knows Io Shirai's a fresh face around here, and that may well give Alexa Bliss a greater incentive to try and beat her here, and to try and cause a big upset against Io Shirai and make sure that people talk about Alexa Bliss by the end of this match, and not the genius of the Sky, who comes in with a nice dropkick, however. Nicely done there by Shirai. Oh, what a roundhouse kick to a kneeling Bliss. Massive ripcord effect in that kick, but it's only good for one. Only good for one there. Another kick in the gut this time will take Alexa Bliss off her feet once again. Shirai bringing out her heavy hits on her debut here in Monday Night Raw. And how well will they be able to work in terms of defeating Alexa Bliss here, who is looking for a big win over a big name as well. Oh, nice knife edge chops here by Io Shirai, winding them up. And I do wonder if there is a reaction within the locker room of Trifecta, within Tessa Blanchard, Jazzy Gabin and Rhea Ripley, seeing the woman who sent Trifecta away from NXT, who beat Tessa Blanchard for the NXT Women's title so long ago now. The only real force to oppose Trifecta and come out of it on the winning side of things is Io Shirai. So what kind of a difference could that make, knowing that she is now on the red brand? I think time will only tell in that regard, but right now Alexa Bliss is trying to make life as difficult as possible for her upon her debut. Look out here, Shirai in, double underhook, face buster from Shirai there, nicely done, goes right to the cover, looking to put away Little Miss Bliss. Yeah, she done enough, it's only good for two. And a travel, of course, for the Raw roster as well. 24 hours ago, we were all in Miami for No Way Out here tonight in Des Moines. But nevertheless, still plenty to look forward to here tonight. Still plenty to talk about. If you had to ask me from No Way Out in regards to the Raw roster, we could talk about what happened in that main event for hours on end, I imagine. Speculation can run amok in that scenario, because we truly don't know, and neither does the Stinger either, it seems. The reasoning for Walter showing up on the cusp of Kyle O'Reilly making something magical happen. We just don't know the reasoning for it. A big right hand there by Alexa Bliss. She goes to the top rope herself. You look out, went for the missile drop kick, but Shirai able to get out of the way in the nick of time there, sending Bliss into the corner now. Nice kick in the gut there by Shirai. Oh! Running Meteora there from Io Shirai. Drags it out of the corner and hoists herself up to the top rope as soon as possible. Io Shirai. Moonsault on Bliss. The hook of the leg. The cover is made. Welcome to Monday Night Raw. Io Shirai. The genius of the Sky does it in her first contest. On Monday Night Raw, she gets the win. And this could be the new opposing threat to Trifecta and to Tessa Blanchard's Raw Women's title. We'll find out in due time, but Shirai has arrived. Shannon Benjamin with some far from kind words there to War Machine in their recent ongoings, shall we call them that. But right now, speaking of the tag team division, there are members of the tag team division here tonight making their Monday Night Raw debut. It is Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford of the Street Profits. However, this is not a tag team match. Instead, this is a very different way, shall we say, for the Street Profits to make their Monday Night Raw debut, as Montez Ford is going to go one-on-one here tonight against Samoa Joe. It's not going to be an easy debut for these guys. But Montez Ford is okay with having this match. He wants it to happen, and it's going to take place as a result of that. The big chance here for Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins on their arrival to Monday Night Raw from NXT. Let's see what they can make happen. We are about to find out, I believe. Bringing the party wherever they go. Bring the party to Des Moines, and I think win or lose, this won't be the only shots that we'll be seeing involving the Street Profits here tonight. Only those will be shots of a different variety. Signed from NXT by Raw General Manager Sting, who has certainly been busy getting his talents in from NXT. I mean, he did cut a lot in all fairness. And now he is here tonight, also turning that around and signing an awful lot of talent as well. So maybe the Stinger just looking to bulk up his roster as much as possible with some new fresh faces. We've already been introduced to a few of them here tonight. Shirai first, the Street Profits now, and whoever it's going to be against Shinsuke Nakamura in that main event of the evening as well. But here we go. He is here this evening. Samoa Joe is in the house. Joe has arrived. And look out, whoever you are, because when he has his eyes set on you, destruction and violence is set to come your way. Samoa Joe arrived to Monday Night Raw from SmackDown Live a few months back now with a fresh look, with a fresh desire, with a burning desire to succeed once again. And we are about to find out here tonight if he's going to make anything of it. If he's going to take Montez Ford here tonight, lock him in the Coquina clutch, and continue proving his point for why Samoa Joe is in the talking points for anything on Monday Night Raw. And maybe, just maybe for him, another breakout year could soon be on its way. This year hasn't come to an end, of course, but still, plenty to look forward to in regards to next year for both of these men, albeit in different scenarios. Oh, look at that. Great work by Montez Ford there. Joe went high. Ford went low and was able to get that amateur wrestling takedown rather easily there. Good thinking from Montez Ford as this contest now gets underway between these two men. Let's see what Ford can do here in a singles variety. Not where, of course, he or Angelo Dawkins excels, where they're having to make their first mark here this evening. Sweep of the leg there made by Samoa Joe. Look out here. Power bomb. No. Montez Ford able to fight his way out of it there. Good work at a forearm. Will take Joe off his feet and down to the mat there. Early cover made off of that flying forearm. What will it do? It'll only get the count of one. But Ford out of the gates here, coming, swinging against Samoa Joe. Coming to bring a fight against the Samoan submission machine. Monkey flip to Samoa Joe now. And Montez Ford feeling confident and expressing it right from the get-go here in this contest. Oh, but Joe sends him in the turnbuckle. Went for that corner enziguri, but the back elbow got met with knees in the back. Now in the corner. Oh, spinning splash from Montez Ford. And he'll go into another cover here on Samoa Joe. Trying to make an early impact here. Trying to put away Joe as soon as he can. Trying to maybe cause, I think it would be safe to regard it as the upset over Samoa Joe. From behind here, back suplex. Joe tilts his weight in mid-air, however. You know, if Walter wanted to arrive to Monday Night Raw, and if he wanted to fight in that ring against someone, to be honest, I think the man in blue and black right there would give him one hell of a fight that he wouldn't forget. Samoa Joe wouldn't need a reason to fight you. He just would. That's the way Samoa Joe does things, put him in that ring, tell him he's got to fight, and he'll have a fight. Two big right hands there. Joe now, here we go. This time, he gets that corner enziguri. And Montez Ford with nothing to do but be taken off his feet by it. But it seems as if he's able to fight back as well. Look out, Joe being placed up on the top rope here. Oh, big back elbow though. You hear the thud of it by Joe. He's up high now. Whoa, what a counter from Montez Ford. Plucked him out of midair, and I don't even know if Ford can believe he pulled off that counter. He did so though, and he keeps on going here. Spinning heel kick. Ford covers again. The longer this match goes on, the better he's working to get that upset happening. Montez Ford now trying to work it in here. Side headlock down on Samoa Joe here, just wearing him down slightly. Ambitious attempt here by Ford to think that he can keep Joe down on the mat there long enough to really think through the next parts of his game plan to keep Samoa Joe in place long enough for Ford to find an advantage. Joe fighting his way out of it there. He's free. Look out now. Montez Ford in big trouble. Powerbomb incoming. No, Ford counters it. Back body drop there. Maybe Samoa Joe and maybe I as well to go along with it underestimated how well Montez Ford was going to do in this contest, because he has given Samoa Joe one hell of a fight here. Whoa, no! At the last moment, Joe moved out of the way from that leg drop. I thought Ford was about to get incredible height and elevation on it, but instead he crashed and burned. Straight jacket German suplex, and it's a count of two. But Joe sees the target right in front of him. Joe sees the finish. On its way! Uranagi slam on Ford. And Samoa Joe calling Montez Ford to his feet. He tried for the upset, but in the end, once you get locked in this, there's no escape. Kakita clutch is locked in. And it is locked in tight on Montez Ford. And he has no choice but to tap out. Samoa Joe with victory over Montez Ford. Ford tried. Ford wanted the upset. He brought the fight to Samoa Joe. But in the end, it just wasn't enough to put him down and to finish him off. Samoa Joe, your win here. Aggression as always, the name of the game for Samoa Joe. The question will be, where oh where does this lead Samoa Joe into his future? Is it Survivor Series? Is it gold? Wherever it is, Samoa Joe is more than fine to go there. Moving on here tonight to our second women's contest of the evening in the Raw Women's Division. Monday Night Raw with a pretty stacked Raw Women's Division and always looking to showcase it to the best of its abilities. Coming up right now, Dakota Kai herself is going to go up against a member of Trifecta in Rhea Ripley. It's going to be a tough contest for Kai here tonight, no doubt about it. And it's going to be Australia versus New Zealand as the Kiwi looks to take apart, or try and take apart rather, the dominant force, or one of the dominant forces of Trifecta in Rhea Ripley. Trifecta asserted their dominance last night at No Way Out when they defeated Ronda Rousey and Rosemary. I say they, it's Tessa Blanchard who did all of the hard work. There was no involvement from Trifecta. Blanchard went in that ring and she beat the both of them, and she left as the Raw Women's Champion. But it is the works of Rhea Ripley and Jazzy Gabert on the brand, week in and week out, that assert the dominance of Trifecta, that remind everyone that these three women control this division, and only do they control the division, but in my opinion, they are the three greatest talents within it. And I believe that simply because no one right now, in my mind, can oppose these three. That's not meant as disrespect to Kai, to Kairi Sane, to Jordan Grace, to Ember Moon. It's just the dominance that is Trifecta. They arrived to NXT when they formed on NXT, and they took the division by the throat. They arrived to Monday Night Raw, and they took the division by the throat. This is how they do things. This is their dominance. And this is what makes them so dangerous, so unstoppable. And in my opinion, with Rosemary and Ronda Rousey gone now, they have the keys to the throne. No doubt about it in my eyes. This is their division now to do and see as they desire. There's going to be fight back against them, and you're seeing it right out of the gates as well from Dakota Kai here. From the very get-go, she's fighting back against Rhea Ripley here. But I believe this division belongs to Trifecta. And it's going to take one hell of a coordinated assault to bring them down. Cover made here by Kai on Ripley, but it's only good for the count of one. Dakota Kai, though, would love to bring up that upset win. It's a big uphill process on Rhea Ripley. Well, I would argue since arriving to Monday Night Raw has become even more dangerous than she already was. Look out here. Hard back body drop on Dakota Kai. Crank in the neck as well. Brings her down. Cover made here by Rhea Ripley. She won't hook the leg. She'll just go for the cover there, but it's good for the count of two. And let's see what Ripley will do here this evening in order to try and assert what I said about Trifecta, in order to assert their dominating factor, in order to get across the point that this is their division, to do as they desire, to do whatever they want. As Tessa Blanchard holds the Raw Women's Championship, and no one is getting between them and the domination that they seek within this division as a whole. Look out here, Kai sending her up and over there. Rhea Ripley rolling out to the apron here, trying to get some breathing space between her and Kai maybe. Good hope for Kai if that's the case. Oh, Ripley comes in with a hard forearm shot, however. Back in the ring she comes as well. Whiffed on that lariat big time, and that allows Kai to capitalize. Wheelbarrow facebuster. Great cover made here. Looking to put her away, but it's only good for the count of one. That just goes to show you how easy it is for Ripley to kick out of anything you put in front of her. Frog splash from up high there from Dakota Kai, however. Cover is made. Has Kai finished off Ripley? 2 count. Certainly was looking for the upset, but just couldn't find it. Dakota Kai, though, working hard right now. Ripley, though, with a hard back elbow brings her down. Look out here. Suplex. Oh, no! No suplex on that one, but a massive knee in the face instead. Dakota Kai might not know where she is right now, and Rhea Ripley is more than fine with that as she hits that roundhouse kick, taking a page out of the book of Bobby Fish. Arm trap crossface here on Dakota Kai. The damage may have been done from the knee and the roundhouse kick. Kai may have to tap out here. No, she's going to break her way out of it. Great win from Dakota Kai. She slips her way out there, and she'll come in again. Wheelbarrow facebuster right away. The speed advantage that Dakota Kai has, using it to every extent that she can in this contest right now on Rhea Ripley. But oh, brought back down to earth with a nasty belly-to-belly suplex. Kai, though, still looking to fight back here. It's an even playing field, both women on their own in this ring. No outside interference to help them out. Well, at this point, I'm not even sure if Rhea Ripley needs outside interference anymore to give her an advantage. In the corner she goes, though. Look out here. Dakota Kai. She's going to take a big run up and a massive kick at the side of the head. And a seated drop kick to Ripley as well. The chance is there for Kai. The chance is there. Oh, she might have looked for the chiropractor, but instead it's a massive kick in the back of her head by Rhea Ripley for good measure. Kai may have been one move short of picking up the win, but Ripley just finding the counter when it's necessary. Putting off the counter and turning momentum around right away towards herself. Oh no, look out here. Massive sit-out bomb. Cover is made. Is it all she wrote here? It's a kick out of two by Kai. But is there any fight left in Dakota Kai is the much better question to ask, because right now she is in trouble here. Drop kick from Rhea Ripley right now. who is just dominating this match as she pleases. Countering the chiropractor, stopping the kick in the gut. Seems to have become the beginning of the end here for Dakota Kai and her chances of getting a victory over on Trifecta. But Kai hasn't stopped fighting here. She's still going. Oh, but Ripley stops her and sends her to the turnbuckle. Oh, no. Plenty of times already tonight we've seen someone go up on that top turnbuckle and they've been forced up there as well. Ripley has forced Kai to the top turnbuckle and it's not going to be a nice landing for Dakota Kai either. Superplex from Ripley. And their confidence shining through for one of the brutes of Trifecta as well. A massive cutter connects. And Kai is done for. It is time to face the wrath of Ripley. It is time to face the Riptide. Hook of the leg by Ripley. It is elementary. Rhea Ripley has won it. Kai came close, there's no doubt about it, but in the end, like everyone else who was opposed them on Monday Night Raw, she fell to Trifecta. Ripley wins, and if this is your first introduction to Trifecta, it gets more and more dominant from here on out. And here's the champion herself. Certainly there then, Tessa Blanchard believes that they have their staple made on the Raw Women's division, and alluding to I think what I said before as well about their dominance, about how now this is their division to do as they see fit. And it is a good question to ask. Who can stop them? Really, who can stop them right now? Rosemary and Ronda Rousey felt like the only two stood a chance, and Blanchard beat them both. I don't know right now. I really don't. What I do know is that we have more action coming up for you here tonight. Jinder Mahal will be introducing a member from NXT to the... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. That is Jinder. You might want to get the hell out of there as soon as possible. Oh, good God. Fear personified. What the hell is... Oh, God. The Fiend has arrived here tonight. And what in the hell is that in his arm? What is that in his hand? I know Bray Wyatt used to carry a lamp to the ring, but that is a lamp. Oh, it looks like made out of the head of Bray Wyatt, or the former personification of Wyatt. The Fiend is walking to the ring right now, and Jinder Mahal is frozen solid on the outside. And I don't blame him, but I would run for my life if I could. The Fiend is here, and that only means bad things. Mahal, the Singh brothers, get out of there. Right now, do yourself a favor and run. Look at that thing. I've never seen something like that in my life. But then again, I've never seen something like the Fiend before either. Oh boy. What a dangerous freak of nature this creation is. taking care of The Undertaker at No Mercy, and since then, asking to play, asking for fun, asking to feast. And no one has been able to provide Bray Wyatt with what he desires, so he just goes out and finds whoever he can and takes them apart. Jinder Mahal is about to be added to that list of people who have felt the wrath of the Fiend. This certainly isn't a match, but I don't think it's going to matter anyway to Bray Wyatt, or the Fiend, rather. All that matters to the Fiend is just wrapping that mandible claw down someone's throat. Oh, look at him. Look at him. Look at that fearsome force. Jinder trying to swing at him, and he's going to regret it right away. Here goes the Fiend. Mandible claw, mandible claw. He is choking out Jinder Mahal right now. They are down, those fingers are down the throat of Mahal, choking him out right away, as soon as he possibly can. It is locked in deep, and Mahal has faded. He is out of it. Bray Wyatt doesn't care the name. Bray Wyatt doesn't care the face. He just assaults whoever. The Fiend has struck again on Monday nights. Oh, look at. There is genuine fear when you look at the Fiend. This is a frightening force on Monday Night Raw. I don't know what the Fiend wants around here. I don't know if he just wants bodies, if he wants victims, or if he wants gold. Whatever he wants, though, so far, he gets it. And no one gets in the way of him. If you are in the crosshairs of the Fiend, watch yourself. Because there is no freedom from this man. There is only pain and suffering, courtesy of the Fiend. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up for you next week on Monday Night Raw, it's a big contest, non-title action, as Daniel Bryan will go up against the United States Champion, Pete Dunne. What a main event that is next week for us on Monday nights. But as for right now, it is time for our main event of the evening here in Des Moines. It is time for Shinsuke Nakamura to meet the man who Sting alluded to earlier. Who will the King of Strong Style face here tonight? Sting had said that it was a big name, a new signing, a fresh face. We can allude and we can speculate as to who it was, or who it is rather, until we're blue in the face, but the reality is we don't know the answer. We know it's not going to be Walter. Sting said it himself, Walter is not a member of the Monday Night Raw roster. So whomever it may be, Nakamura is going to have a task cut out for him here tonight. There's no doubt about that one. Could it be someone from NXT? Could it be a new face altogether? I guess we're going to find out, but Nakamura seems ready as ever to get in the ring and get his fight on here. Who will Nakamura be squaring off with here tonight, I wonder? Whomever it may be, I am looking forward to it, because Nakamura is always a treat to see in the ring. Whatever your opinion of him may be, but who is he facing? He said he had quit SmackDown Live, and he did so, and he's made the jump to Monday nights. The phenomenal one is here, AJ Styles on Monday Night Raw. Styles, the last time we saw him quit SmackDown Live in the midst of being turned on by Tama Tonga and Tangaloa, having no one to turn to, having no one to fight with, but plenty to fight against. Styles up and quit SmackDown, and now here he is, the newest face on Monday nights. What a signing this is by Sting, and for Monday night, he wasn't lying at all when he said it was a big name. And Styles is here tonight, but what AJ Styles are we going to get? Are we going to get the phenomenal one? Are we going to get the crowd-pleasing, show-stealing AJ Styles? Or are we going to get the AJ Styles that look to wreak havoc on SmackDown for almost a year with the originals? I suppose we're going to get our answer right about now as he goes up against Shinsuke Nakamura here in tonight's main event. What a main event this is as well, between these two sides. Styles and Nakamura, two former world champions, locking horns with one another right here, right now. Big knee in the head by Nakamura to get us underway here as he counters out of that suplex. Here goes the King of Strong Style, who is unloading away early here with hard shots and kicks and strikes. Certainly the name of the game from Shinsuke Nakamura, there's no doubt about it. Look out here. Lifted up and dumped to the mat. There was AJ Styles, who will certainly be looking to arrive with a bang on Monday nights. The last time we saw him in an actual match, he was hit with back-to-back coup de grace by Finn Balor. And then he was hit with a gun stun and the Magic Killer by the Gorillas of Destiny to end the partnership known as the Originals. So Styles has his work cut out here, not only to get himself back into a victory books of sorts, but to get himself back, I would argue, if he wants to, into the good books of those on Monday Night Raw, of the crowd here in attendance. If he wants to be seen as an AJ Styles that we can respect once again. What a neck breaker from Styles early on. He'll go into the cover here, looking to put away Nakamura, but the kick out is made there at 2. Very emphatic kick out by Nakamura, illustrating the fact that he definitely got those shoulders up in time. Nakamura in position now. Ushigoroshi from the King of Strong Style, and a heavy kick in the back comes in afterwards as well. Nakamura, a 2-time world champion. AJ Styles, I believe just the one title reign to his name. But AJ Styles going to work right now. Hard kick shit. Trying to put the man down. Oh, big chop in the chest there. Styles. Look out now. What's he got in front of him? Oh, using the top rope there to kind of guillotine Nakamura into it. In the ring he comes. 450 to Nakamura. Across him as well. All across the body of Nakamura right then and there. But his work is cut out for him here tonight. We know the changes, of course, Nakamura has made to his personification in the last year. Much in the same as AJ Styles, from the honorable and admirable King of Strong Style to a man who goes around looking to low blow whoever is in his path and looking to use any underhanded tactic he can get his hands on for victory. For the first time here tonight, a match spills to the outside. I'm not too certain who gets the advantage here out of these two men, but Nakamura certainly looking to make it his advantage as he has Styles on his shoulders. And now into the barricade goes the phenomenal one. And Nakamura just dictating the pace on the outside here, doing whatever he desires to AJ Styles, and restarting the count there as well. That is the ring-savvy nature of Nakamura. Even when he's not in the ring, he knows exactly what he's doing. Nakamura now with a front face lock here. What's he going to look to do? Clutching the arm there, and an armbar on the outside here. AJ Styles could tap out here, but it wouldn't make a difference. But Nakamura just trying to wear down the arm of Styles. Styles breaking free, however, and trying to get back in the ring as soon as possible as well. Look out here, coming in with a strike for Nakamura, but Nakamura comes back with a hard back elbow. And now more hard strikes on their way. Axe kick from Nakamura into the back of the head of AJ Styles. What is Nakamura going to do here? What is he going to do to Styles as he sends him face first into the turnbuckle now? On that second rope. Oh! What a kick from Nakamura! You hear the smack of it as they hit the head on AJ Styles, looking to put him away here, but the shoulders up at the count of 2. Close but not quite there for Nakamura, but a massive kick that could have impacted AJ Styles' fate in this contest and could have garnered a massive advantage for Shinsuke Nakamura in this matchup. Styles down right now. Not looking all that fresh either, not making much movement, but AJ Styles is able to fight back here against Nakamura. In comes a flying clothesline. Styles certainly has ditched all of that underhanded nonsense from SmackDown, and he's certainly wrestling a far more fairer and cleaner style here so far tonight. Nakamura doing the same as well for the most part, but you always got to be wary of what he'll do. You always got to watch out for that low blow, or that, an eye right there from Nakamura that he uses to take advantage with a kick in the gut, and it could lead him to victory. Nakamura looking to put away AJ Styles now, looking for the Kinshasa. Oh, great counter from Styles. Had it well scouted. Dragon screw leg whip from the Phenomenal One. He may have arrived to Monday Night Raw, but it wasn't going to be roses blossoming for him. It wasn't going to be an easy path to victory. He wasn't going to be given all the limelight. He's got to fight for it. And he's certainly doing that right now against Nakamura. Look out here. Back superplex from AJ Styles. And what a superplex it was as well. Styles flips him over, covers Nakamura. Oh, it's only good for 2. Nakamura only just getting that shoulder up in time, but enough to get the kick out. AJ Styles just hasn't done enough to put away Nakamura thus far. Look out. Michinoku driver though from Nakamura, and he comes right back right away as well. That's the danger of Nakamura in this ring. His ability to fight back. His ability to recover from the punishment he has taken. To come back with a fight. To take the fight to you. And on quite a lot of occasions, to come out with the victory. Look out here. Corner punches from AJ Styles. Nakamura though pushing him away. Ducks under. Look out. Float over DDT there from Shinsuke Nakamura. And once again, AJ Styles finding himself in trouble. Big knee in the gut there from Nakamura. And again, he'll hoist him up in the air and dumping him into the mat. Nakamura with no respect whatsoever for anyone who isn't named Shinsuke Nakamura. But AJ Styles may well share the same as him, but he's going to look for victory here. He's going to look for the Styles Clash. Nakamura denies it. Kinshasa and the Styles Clash both denied here tonight. So far, so great from these two men in this main event, as you'd expect. But who is going to get the win? Is it going to be victory for Nakamura, or is it going to be a huge win back on Monday nights for AJ Styles? Dropkick there is stuffed. He came charging in at Styles, who had it well scattered. But look out here, Nakamura, German suplex. And now, oh, Dragon Sleeper here. Look out, Dragon Sleeper from Nakamura. Looking to make AJ Styles tap out here. Looking to make the Phenomenal One tap to the Dragon Sleeper. Could Styles make himself tap? Not going to happen. Styles breaks free. And a quick arm drag there. Trying to create some distance, trying to get an opening, but once again, Nakamura countering quick as a cat. Knee in the gut is counted. Massive lariat there. Pendulum that is momentum is swinging back and forth in this contest so often. It is hard to tell who is going to get the win here tonight, but both men are going out with everything they've got to secure it. Guillotine leg drop there, and another 450 from Styles. Into the cover he goes. Has he put away Nakamura here this evening? Oh, it's a kick out of 2. Nakamura almost done for there. A very late 2 count, but he still hasn't finished yet. The King of Strong Style is still going. Another axe kick on AJ Styles, who smartly rolls out of the ring. The ring savvy there of AJ Styles showcasing itself through. Look out here. Into the barricade. Not once, but twice goes AJ Styles. Nakamura now. What's he going to do here? Look out. Oh, running knee. To a draped over the barricade AJ Styles. You hear the thud of it. That connected flush. And that could have finished off AJ Styles. There's no movement from him. Nakamura knows it. And Nakamura can almost sense this one is over. Missile dropkick from the second rope. Styles might be done for. Nakamura might be about to spoil AJ Styles' welcoming party on Monday nights. Kick in the gut. Keen Shasa. No! Styles counters. Styles with an all-important counter there. Backbreaker from Styles right now. Drop toe holding his way out of it. Nakamura. Now he's the one rolling out of the ring. He knows he's in danger, but Styles giving him no such break. Look out, moonsault from Styles to the outside. From the apron to the floor. Moonsault from the Phenomenal One. Nakamura tried to escape AJ Styles, but there is no escape on the Phenomenal One. He's here to win, and win he shall. Styles clash. 1, 2, Nakamura kicks out at 2. Styles thought it was all she wrote. Nakamura with one last say. Raises the shoulder up. But that may have been his last involvement in this match. Phenomenal forearm from Styles. Take a look at this. Incredible leap. Halfway across the ring. And a forearm right in the jaw of Nakamura. He saw it incoming, but he couldn't stop it. Styles hooks the leg. 1, 2, AJ Styles on Monday nights with the win to go with it. Welcome to Monday nights, AJ Styles. It seems as if the AJ Styles are the originals, at least from what we saw here tonight, stayed on SmackDown Live. The Phenomenal One came to play here tonight. He came for the fight. Nakamura gave him one, but AJ Styles leaves here tonight victorious on Monday Night Raw.